Hey guys, and welcome to part 16 of Building Theed. Honestly guys, I cannot believe I am saying those words. It feels like forever since I last uploaded a Theed update, but I finally got the parts in and I am finally able to get work started back up on this MOC. So just a quick recap, in the last episode we finished work on the big central platform with the garden courtyard. It was completely done and we were going to start work on the houses. So I'm not going to ramble on. I'm just too excited and I cannot wait to get to work. So let's just get right into it. All right, so as a refresher, here is a look at the current state of the MOC. Last time we finished the platform that you can see right here. And then in this episode, we're going to go ahead and start work on the ground level of the house. It's going to go right in front of this garden area. I've got some pretty fun techniques planned, so let's just get right into building. All right, so I've started laying down the foundation for it. As you guys can see, I've done a bit of an intricate tile design for the interior of the ground floor. Now, these houses are gonna have an open back, kind of like the palace does. And I really wanted to sort of tie them together, like the houses with the palace. So I tried to emulate a little bit of the color scheme used for the throne room. So you can see some of the dark red and the tan and a little bit of the light bluish gray used over there at the bottom of the pillars. So they're sort of tied in together, but they're also their own separate thing. These exposed studs that you see here are going to be future connection points for furniture. But yeah, it's looking really good. I'm going to go ahead and continue, bringing up some of the walls, and then we'll talk a little bit about some of the techniques I'm going to use for the doors and some of the furniture and some other things. So let's go. All right, so I've continued building the walls, and I know they look kind of chunky right now and a little bit thicker than they should be, but that's only because of the technique that I'm going to be using to create some of the door details and window details. I'm going to be inserting them using snot techniques like in these pockets that you can see right here. So I needed some of the walls to be a little bit thicker to cover them up on the inside, except for this middle one, which is going to be like an access point to the interior of the house. But yeah, I'm going to keep on going and try to get those doors installed. And let's see how that looks. All right, you guys, so I've kept building up the walls and I'm gonna demonstrate sort of the door technique that I'm gonna be using. I've seen it used by other people before, but I think it's like very effective and it looks really, really great. So as you can see, we have the main door open right now. You can see the studs exposed right here. So I'm gonna use this piece that I've created using one of the stud shooters to sort of give that texture that most of the doors in Star Wars have, which is mostly like this, the idea that there's like a metallic texture within it. So see, I add one there and then I add this other one right here like that. And then when I put the archway in front, it looks like one of those metallic sliding doors. And I feel like it just really pulls it off. I've also used the same techniques to create some of the wall panels here on the sides, and I'm going to create two more doors right here that you're not really going to be able to see from the inside. It's mostly just for detail on the outside, but I'm going to go ahead and do that and then show you what that looks like. All right, you guys, and this is what the doors look like from the outside. As you can see, I've also been playing a little bit with depth, adding sort of like different details here and here, and then also with different shades of, tan and dark tan, to add a few details around here at the bottom and then up here at the top. And then also right here, I've added those modified round plates so that I can do like a vine later on as we progress with the build. But I think it's looking really, really well. I like this sort of like stripe that goes around the bottom. It sort of makes it look visually heavier there, and I just really, really like the way it looks. I think we should now go ahead and talk a little bit about what I'm going to do on the inside of this build. So this is what the interior currently looks like. I want to try to get sort of the same furniture ideas that I used over in the palace, just to once again sort of help tie, the idea and the style. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to create two chairs here, facing each other, and then maybe like a little flower detail here. Just to give the idea of like a sitting room or, a foyer to a nice house. And yeah, I'm gonna get those built and we'll see how it looks. So that's it. That's what the ground floor looks like with the furniture. The design for the chairs is almost identical to the one I used in the palace. I just swapped out the color and just a little minor technique to make them easier to build. And then the flowers are on these like two little pedestals just to give them a little height and make it look really, really nice. But yeah, I'm really, really happy with how this looks. I love the way that the floor design stands out. But yeah, I think that is some excellent progress for this episode. Now let's go ahead and talk about what you guys can expect in the next episode. All right, you guys, I can't even begin to tell you how happy I am to say that we've finally made some kind of progress with this MOC. I feel like it's been ages. But yeah, guys, so we got the entire ground floor sort of worked out. The other two houses are gonna be pretty similar, but I really wanted to nail the look and make sure that it went, cohesively with everything else that we've built so far. And I feel like we've accomplished that really, really well. We've managed to pack in some really nice detail to it, and I'm just so excited to continue working on it. In the next episode, guys, we're gonna get to work on the rest of the house. We're gonna do the top floor and then the roof and maybe a little bit of vine work on the outside, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. It's gonna look so good. But yeah, guys, now it is that time in the episode where we update our follow along map. Jeez, it's been ages. But yeah, last time we were here, and this time we've made it all the way up to here. So you can really tell in the elevation that the angel statues pretty much cover all of the progress that we've made today. But it's okay, I know it's there, you know it's there. And with the progress we make next episode, it's definitely gonna be noticeable. So I am very excited for that. But yeah, guys, that is it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. It is absolutely amazing to be back on track with this MOC. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.